All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Andrew Coates here, with my brand new tracksuit that I got for Christmas, looking nice and sleek. All right, this is here for our segment that we like to call Behind the Mic, where we discuss what we did today on the radio behind the mic. I'm Andrew Coates, yes, and for today on Behind the Mic, I did the legendary musician and founder of Earth, Wind, and Fire, Mr. Maurice White. And after the show, Mr. Bay and I were discussing Maurice White and how he was very influential to just music in general, how he was able to combine so many different genres and so many different elements of music into almost a very unique genre of his own. I do consider it to be his own unique genre, Earth, Wind, and Fire genre of music, where it combines, so it's just a big hodgepodge of so many different ideas, all these different things coming together, and it was very amazing to do at the time of also in the 70s. At that time, technology in music was quite limited, as far as I've been informed, and I'm seeing that it was quite limited. It was just starting to turn in the 80s, then with synthesizers and like electronic music, and then it started to sprout up in the 80s. But back then in the 70s, that was like the last cusp of music being traditional, where you had to play regular instruments. It was the microphones, I believe, where there was a little bit of technology, and you hear it in their songs in Earth, Wind, and Fire. But a lot of the music was all, you had to do it. You had to play the instruments. But the 80s made it so where you don't have to play the instruments. As long as you can work the computer and figure it out, you can do it that way. So it's very interesting that they're able to do so much in a time period where so little was given to them. It was starting, and yeah, that was about it. Basically, it was a pretty short episode, but I like it, of course. I'm just doing simple.
First show of 2017.
Of course, first show of 2017. I'm happy to be here. Happy to do it. Love this place.
What about this week in Black History?
Yes, this week in Black History, we went over the Emancipation Proclamation with Abraham Lincoln, which, of course, our loyal listeners and viewers, you guys know, not a whole lot of truth to that statement right there.
What statement?
Research.
Tell them. We behind the mic now. You can tell them.
The Emancipation Proclamation didn't necessarily free all the slaves, and it was mostly because the main reason why Lincoln did that, it was because he was kind of prompted to, in order to gain some people for the Union as soldiers. So it wasn't with the best intentions, and it didn't really do too much.
After all, Lincoln had slaves himself, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They always try to throw that in.
The hypocrisy of this country. The miseducation of the Negro. Carter G. Woodson. That's a book. I'm sorry. It's your show, brother. I'm sorry.
All right.
I just had to throw some knowledge out there.
Of course, the cameraman can say something. I'm cool.
Oh, yeah, you did another one for this week in Black History.
Yes.
Oh, Jesse Jackson.
Yes, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who assisted with, I forget the guy's name already. He was a guy shot down, planes shot down over Damascus in Syria. I forget the guy's name already.
Yeah, but we had a United States soldier that was captive overseas someplace, and Jesse Jackson was instrumental in getting his release. That was the story, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's when I told you about Dr. Reverend Howard.
Yes.
Dr. Howard from Bethany Baptist Church, who was along with Jesse Jackson, who was the man behind the scenes negotiating the freedom of the soldier, the pilot. And that's the untold story as well as that president of ours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always do mention there's always people behind the scenes who it's just unfortunate that they really don't get the spotlight that they deserve. Like, I watch a lot of movies, and the end credits is there for a reason. It's long, but they have to give out reward where a reward is due. You know, all those people, they do contribute. The other week, I saw Rogue One, the Star Wars movie. Great movie, by the way. I ain't advertising, but it's a good movie. Go watch it. And the end screen was so long, especially in particular, I think it was the digital artist, where it went on for like a solid 30 seconds of just names of people. It said digital artist, like 30 seconds of just people's names just scrolling up the screen.
Yeah, but don't lose your point. I love that analogy.
Yeah. So
The final credits.
Yeah, my point is just things like that in general. We always have to give spotlight to everyone involved. I don't think it should just be the forefront of where in Jesse in the hostage case, it was Jesse Jackson. And in the movie's case, I guess the director, the main people, producers, we should always give credit where credit is due, which is everyone.
Well, a lot of times you have to do the extra research to find out.
Of course. It all starts with you. Exactly. You'll be seeing names pop up all over. One of my ventures is of voice acting. I love the radio. I love using my voice and speaking. A lot of voice actors who you don't hear about, they've been in everything. You only hear about the famous actors who probably do a voice acting in something like a game or a cartoon. But it's very important that you do the research yourself.
Right. Because if you rely on, I'm going to say it, if you rely on what you just learned in school, well, one of the things that I need to say is college tries to teach you to become an independent researcher. Okay? Especially when you do stuff like creative writing. If you have the right teachers, okay? Because it's one thing, and it's very important to read different books, but you must aspire to write your own, to become the author, all right? And create your own future and of information through research.
Of course.
Okay. All right, that's the old man talking. Bombay in the house. Happy New Year.
Yes, happy
Oh,
New
I'm
Year.
sorry, brother. You allowed me to kind of say a few things. I'm done. I said my Happy New Year's. Good morning.
So
All right.
Mr. Bay, I think that's perfect. Happy New Year 2017. We're all hoping for a great year. We're all hoping for a great year of shows that I'm positive we're going to have. Great year of government, of some new history that'll be made in 2017.
And I know it's going to be.
Books. We're going to be doing our thing here, 2017. We're a fresh new year, fresh new start.
Okay. All right.